So last week I hit a deer with the Magnum. It broke the headlight, bent the fender, put another dent in the front bumper, and dented the hood. Unfortunately, that meant I had to take the front bumper off, strip it, sand it, paint it, get it ready. Unfortunately, painting didn't go quite as well as I'd hoped. And the can just decided to unalive itself, right? It just kind of spurted everywhere. I got a couple of good and then it just made a giant mess. Ruined the paint, ruined the prep, so I had to sand it back down. We used the correct gray primer with a sprayer with the correct paint, which I'll put down in the description so you guys can see that. And it came out really, really nice. Now the clear coat on it came out just great. It's got some issues, a little orange peely, but there's a couple of modifications that I wanted to make. First off, I painted the grill. I wanted it black. The thing I want to talk to you guys about though is the DIY ram air kit for this thing. Now the idea here is we can lower air intake temperatures considerably versus ambient. Now, while I am a fan of the fog lights, this side isn't going to get a fog light. Instead, it's going to get a DIY ram air setup. So let's get started on that. Now, in order to accomplish this, we're going to go ahead and use 3-inch mud rings. Now, I could glass this in, and that's probably the right way to do it, which maybe we'll do that later on if this works out how I want it to. But what we can do is go right to the back of one of these, and I might have to shave some of the stuff off. But this fog light's in good condition, and it came from the driver's side, so we moved from the driver's side to the passenger side. And then we're going to go ahead and cut up the one that's cracked all the crap and make that one work for us, test this out. All right, we're going to start by removing this screw. Once that screw's out of the way, we can go ahead and get to just putting a pry bar right there, pulling that out, and the light comes right out. So in order to get this light out, what we're going to do is take this screw out all the way, and then the sides, put a flathead right there, go ahead and just pry it out, and it'll pop right out. All right, so with that light popped out, we can lay the land here. Now it's going to fit really well on there. We're going to shave this down. Not a big deal, so go ahead and we'll get that done. While it doesn't look the greatest, it does accomplish the job. And we're just going to paint this black, fit it to the bumper, get the hose attached to it, and see how that kind of sits on it, and go from there.